It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. Great game in store for y'all, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500. That's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here is the kicker, John Parker Romo, to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
I just love watching Kyler Murray play quarterback, Mike, because it just reminds you that they come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, to be this small, but this fast and have that much arm talent. You just don't see that combination very often, let alone in the NFL. But we are now more than a year removed.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
And you think how fast things change in the NFL, Mike. So he's signed by the Vikings. They draft J.J. McCarthy. The idea was he was just going to hold that seat until J.J. McCarthy's ready to take over in his rookie year. But J.J. McCarthy goes down. Sam Darnold's the long-term, at least this season, starting quarterback for the Vikings. And they have playoff aspirations. He's looking to resurrect his career. I think this could be a really good marriage.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
You find yourself as a play caller saying, all right, I only got to get 1 yard and I got multiple plays to do it. What you don't plan for is all of a sudden you're going to go backwards and it changes the entire approach and, frankly, the entire play call sheet that you have to draw from.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. He'll try to run. And he's in! Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for James Conner. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, Murray. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Conner. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Here's a give up the middle, Conner. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again here to Conner. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. He fumbled the football. The Vikings have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run it once more with Jones. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. A gain there of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. DJ Dallas, the return man. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2nd down, Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. James Conner, the intended target. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
We'll go right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the give, this is Conner. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Conner. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Murray. He'll try and get, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through one. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On the ground now with Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Again, it's Jones. Not much there, maybe a yard. Darnold now to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's Ryan Wright now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Murray looking to throw. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Murray now. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third down, Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the ground, it's Connor. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Murray now on 2nd down. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Again, it'll be Connor. And this time, he's in. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Howell now to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. This is Jones. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackles. Third and a yard. To try and run for the 1st down with Jones.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did, pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Second and 7. Now Jones. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late,
to the back of the end zone, he's got it! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Vikings! Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. DJ Dallas now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Murray from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Murray's going to throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Extra point now by Riley. It's up and good. And the Cardinals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Darnold to throw on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Cardinals 28, Vikings 14.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. we watched the veteran James Conner put together a very solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Powell now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going going to bring up 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Here's Powell to return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. On the give, it's Jones. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. Whoa! He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They run it once more with Jones. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. The Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They go play action now. Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Third
down and 9. Murray now. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They look to run with Jones. And he will dive into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Vikings have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll check this down to the running back.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Toss play. It's Connor. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now Connor. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jonathan Bullard able to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They face second down and 7. They'll go again here to Connor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. And remember, the last time they tried this, he had it blocked. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now, Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Nice job there by T.J. Hawkinson to pick up a fresh set of downs. And remember, Mike, he suffered that knee injury late last season, so it's just nice to see him back out onto the field since he's arrived via trade from Detroit to Minnesota. His production has skyrocketed. If he can find that form again post-injury, he's one of the better weapons at the position in the league. That's
quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold again. He'll try to run for it. He's going to have a Vikings first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, you think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, it's Jones. And just a short gain there, down to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Minnesota.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll put Addison in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, this is Connor. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. He'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
The Cardinals lining up for punt. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion, it's Jefferson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This one complete, right side. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Second down and 8. Here's Joe. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A run. It's Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They run on the jet sweep. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
To throw is Darnold. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one off the right, upright, and in. It's good. Wow. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Murray now to throw on 1st down. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On 1st down, Murray. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. In trouble, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. That is caught, and he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line, so now it is 4th and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Howell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
Here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. To the outside. It's looked in by Addison.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, here's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Third and a yard. Darnold to throw again. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal it is a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's 2nd and 9. A give to Jones, heading right. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
So a big one coming here for the kicker, John Parker Romo. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dallas. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cards offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Murray looking to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here comes second down. Throwing again is Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Murray's going to throw again. That one intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vikings. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Throwing now, Murray on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.